Hey guys, how you doing?
Good morning.
That was the surprise intro right there. Yeah.
Welcome to Cup of Joe, and thank goodness it's Friday. I hope you guys had a great week, and we got some jackpots on the line for you guys today.
Yeah, no, it's going to be an amazing Friday. Of course, we're broadcasting live on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and that channel name is always Mega Soda on both the Twitch and the YouTube Live.
Oh, yeah. Mega Soda is a great name, guys. Look it up to make sure you guys are staying tuned for all of our shows. But like I said earlier, we got some jackpots for you guys to watch, and it's starting off with that Vikings bingo jackpot that still hasn't gone out, and this is the biggest one I've seen for this lunchtime bingo.
It is primed and ready to go. It's a 25-cent card. You can play up to 36 cards around. We play all the way from 12 to 1. You got 10 games chances at this before anyone gets enrolled. It's going to be $19,669.21, so you do not want to miss out on this.
Oh, yeah, that is absolutely crazy. But and thank goodness it didn't go out yesterday. It has grown and rolled almost an entire grand in a day, and that's before you guys even play. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 to play that Vikings bingo. But we're going to be checking in with Titan Sports Saloon to see what kind of E-Tab jackpots they got, because it's looking like they got a few.
Yeah, it looked like a particular good day in Diver Down, but we'll get to that in a second. First jackpot that went out in that E-Tab over at Titan Sports Saloon was Louie's House Party, getting $600 in somebody's hands.
Oh, yeah, and like you said, that Diver Down, they must have had a big day yesterday because they got a jackpot of $1,000. They got a jackpot of $1,250, sorry. Yeah. And they also got one more in Diver Down of that max payout of $1,500.
Yeah, Diver Down, fun, super fun game if you're into like underwater type of stuff. It's super cool. And but then another water-based game came up with a jackpot as well. Lucky Lures, another $1,500 jackpot. So a great day over there at Titan Sports Saloon. 5 jackpots in all, and just a super great day.
Yeah, I think our player Scuba Steve would like our Diver Down game.
I think so.
Yeah, it seems only right.
Yeah.
But we're going to be checking in Blaine, Minnesota to see what the weather's looking like today. And it's going to be generally cloudy with a little chance of rain, but it's going to be a high of 74 still, so still pretty warm for you guys.
Yeah, no, it's going to be that. And then a nice night, isolated thunderstorms early. That, and I always like to sing the Addie Rabbit song, I love a rainy night. Then partly cloudy after midnight, low near around 60, winds light and variable, chance of rain is 30%, so it's a great night to be in playing some Pilot games, that's
Couldn't
for
have
sure.
said it better myself, but we had already talked about it multiple times. That's how important it is, and we're going to say it again. Vikings bingo, make sure you guys are playing just 10 minutes after we get off air. You guys will get a chance at that $19,669 up for grabs if you hit it in 52 balls or less.
We got Ian and Ben coming in on the broadcast. They're going to be Nikki's Angels today. They're flying in on Nikki's production wings, and it's going to be a super lucky one. Probably that jackpot with the Friday night lights. Everything's a little brighter. That jackpot might be like, I think I want to go out on a Friday.
Yep.
So we'll see what can happen. But the Twiking zone has been crazy.
I know Nan and Elsa have been kicking back and forth between these two spots, and Elsa took the lead once again and is now sitting in 6th place, and Nan got pushed back to 7th.
Yeah, that's been the back and forth for the last week or so, and Lucky Tim looks like Lucky Tim's kind of making a little bit of a push there. Yeah,
he's been doing great at lunchtime. I've been on the back burner behind the wings of everyone, and I've been super excited to see him playing. Same with Scrub Eye sitting in 3rd place. They have been hitting hot, and they have been getting a ton of wins this week.
Nicely done, guys. Well, that's our top 10 to talk about for right now, but in the location side, I'll tell you what, that 2nd place, crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, just about a week ago, about 100,000 points behind VFW Spring Lake Park, but now Corner Bar in Goodhue just 3,000 points behind.
Absolutely crazy. They just need a big win from someone, and they could even tie it up today, if not taking the lead. They are so close. This is super exciting. VFW, we thought we'd been holding it down and thinking that they were going to hold that 1st place spot, but now Corner Bar in Goodhue was giving him a run for his money.
Another little something on the back end of the top 10. We have the reigning champions, Titan Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, tying it up in 9th place. So moving from 10th into 9th. They were in a 10th place tie, I think, and then broke out of the tie. And then now they tied it up in 9th place. So they're trying to make the move up. They're currently tied up with Minniger's Sports Hub over in La Crescent.
Oh, yeah. And I actually have my eye on our 8th place location, Bleachers, home of Joni and Kick It. They have been out playing almost every single day, and it is right outside of that 200,000 point club. And I think that if they're out to play today, that they will definitely be joining that club.
Yeah, that'll be exciting to watch for sure. Speaking about fun things to watch, we've got a great ETAB spotlight this week.
Oh yeah, this one is super fun. We're showcasing buku bucks. So head over to the woods in search of big bucks. You can play beer pong over at deer camp, or you can test your shooting skills in the buku bucks hunting bonus, where you can win trophy prizes.
Yeah, well, if you're afraid of deer like me, then you can play one of our other 50 different charitable ETAB games. You can play anytime. You win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games are small bets between 50 cents and $5. It's 85% payout, guys. 85% payout, and it's all for charity. So awesome bonus and free play rounds. It's super, super fun.
Oh yeah, and I'm with you. Deers are a little scary.
Yeah.
I know. People always talk about hitting deers with your car, but one time a deer actually hit my car.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was scary. Jumped out, hit the side of it.
That is scary. You know what would be even scarier is if it jumped into the passenger seat and then it was like, hey, keep driving, I got to get somewhere.
I actually think I would love that.
Oh, that would scare me.
I would love it if an animal started talking to me.
But you're either gone insane,
yes,
or some really weird things are happening. Producer Ben, I saw him over there in the production room. He almost went down in the comfy chair.
Thought he saw a deer.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty spooked by deer too.
But hopping right back into the schedule, we've got those 25-cent card jackpot hunter games for you guys going from 1 to 4 today. We've got that mega sitting at $25K if you hit it in 44 balls. We've got a major at $190 in 48 balls, and that minor has already clicked up to $238 at 50 balls, but we know as soon as it hits 250, it'll be clicking up to 52 balls, and that's when we all know it becomes a lot more doable for you guys.
Nice. Yeah, then we get into that Lucky 4 game. Yeah, that's a super good one. It's over $42,000. We just play one game a day. It's right at 4 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. It's $1 a card, and you got to be super lucky because you got to hit 4 numbers and 5 balls. But if you do, you get a boatload of cash. Then as soon as that's over, we get into Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. We run that from 4 to 6. On the back half of that, so from 5 to 6, we're going to have Cash Crew 2 with their jackpot dog coming in, trying to get you guys some money out today. And like we always say, Friday Night Lights, baby. You're going to want to be in and here for that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. We got that 100K mega. We got $390 on the line for that major and $487 with that minor. Definitely come out and play today. But we're going to be hopping right into these Jackpot Hunter standings to seeing where people are at right now. We've got an absolutely crazy tie game broken up in the top of our standings. I knew he could do it. I've had my eye on Curtis J for a couple weeks now, and now he is in second place, pushing back one away, and Jim Rocks to third.
Yeah, big moves for Curtis J. We'll see if Curtis J can start to try to reel in Yags at 370. Just 2 wins away from tying it up with Yags, and Curtis J, I know, is out there in focus. On the backside of it, we've had 2 newcomers come into the standings. Actually, our standings are now 12 players in the top 10 because Pee Wee got tied up by not only Mrs. Yags, but also Michelob, 2 women that know how to get wins.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They are so competitive, and I love how competitive these whole standings are. We all really get into the spirit of it, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
For sure. Well, the location side have been full of fun as well. You've got a lot of former champions in it, but
star-studded.
Yeah, it's very star-studded, but Country Lounge has been able to kind of keep a sizable lead out there.
I know. They just hit that 60,000 point club, and that is super, super exciting. And we've got locations like Pappy's Cafe and Riverboat Depot sitting in 3rd and 4th that are right outside that 50,000 point club. and I can't wait to see them do it. I know that Pappy's Cafe has had a lot of play lately, and so I think that they could easily make it in today.
Yeah, we only got 2 members of the 50,000 point club at the moment, but look for some more to get in this next week. They're right outside. I can see Riverboat Depot are rating champions, Pappy's Cafe, and even American Legion Shakopee. It would take a little bit of work, but they could get in, so we'll keep our eye on that. Of course, we'd love from 6 to 10 every night, 7 days a week. We play Skull Bingo, other than when it gets interrupted for our specialty nights.
Obviously.
But we love that. That coverall just went out this week. It was a huge one, but it's already built back up to $1,561. That large frame's at $3,000. You can always hit that in 43 balls. That goes out all the time. And that line price just went out, so it is at $74. But again, that one's one that just goes out all the time.
Oh yeah, they're a ton of fun, and like we said, there's only a certain couple of days that have a small interruption, and those are our PGL days. Our Megasoda game night always happens on our Tuesday nights of the week, biggest gambling nights of the week, and it starts at 6:40 for you guys every Tuesday night, and that Jackpot Jungle coverall has not gone out yet, and so if you guys can hit it in 54 balls, you could be taking home $111,990.
Yeah, no, it's super, super fun. I mean, we've got a lot of predictions. We all think that it's going to be over $120,000 by the time everyone gets enrolled. That's a huge one. Then we got Wild Wednesday is back, 7 to 9 on Wednesdays. We got that 25-cent edition of Jackpot Jungle.
Yes, we do.
That coverall's at 52 balls, and it's over $7,000 for that one. So you're going to definitely want to be out for both those nights. But that's not the only PGL days we have.
We also have brought back Vikings Game Day, and those will be happening right 30 minutes before kickoff happens. So it'll be happening this Sunday at 11:30. Big John and Ian will be coming at you guys with all the sports that you guys could need, and a lot of fun with different games.
Yeah, it's going to be a super fun one. We got NFC North rival Detroit Lions going to be bringing that Honolulu Blue to try to see if they can, they want the Vikings to be their Gazelle. I just don't see that happening.
I don't see that happening.
No. We do have, but we want to make sure that you know to please sign up so you can participate in the top 10s on these big PGL nights. You got to be signed up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information. Be a part of the family. Including a monthly newsletter that really has a lot of great information in it. PGL.world. Sign up today. We have a bunch of brand new members.
Love to see it. It's starting off with Caddy. We had Jean E. We had Jean Ann. We had Simple the Cat. And we also had Dad joining up. And we also had Tequila El Hamo. We had Boop81. We had Monkey Claw. And we also had Him Ryan as well as Mama Sue.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, we had so many different things. We got a cat playing. Now it's a cat with a C. So I'm thinking this is an actual animal because we did have just a cat with a K. Right.
Yes.
But now, and we got some tequila, so an actual drink is actually playing. So that's
we've got moms, we got dads, we got monkeys, we got tequila, we got cats. What more could you need? Join the family, play some PGLs.
That's right. The family is fun. Play on that Player Connect app. If you haven't signed up, you haven't downloaded that app onto your phone, do it. It's super fun. Whether you go to the Google Store or you go to the Apple Store, it's there. You can download it. And then when you go in there, you'll see that sports link. It's right above your icon. And if you click on that, then you go to the e-tip boards. Then when you go there to that e-tip boards, it kind of looks like a checkerboard almost. And you can just select 5 squares. For this week, you can select that 5 squares for the Vikings versus the Lions. It's going to be Sunday, October 10th. Like we talked about, kickoff is at noon. Points are awarded for first, second, third, and fourth quarters. We will not be awarding points if it goes into overtime. Just for the first, second, third, and fourth quarters. Play for free in the Player Connect and earn you some PGL points. Earn yourself some PGL points for Season X. if you win, just launch the app and select Sports Links.
Oh, yeah. Some of these players have had the magic touch, and some haven't had the best luck, but Blue has what it takes. They've won 3 times now, and this week they took home 2,000 points, along with Tony 5 also coming back to get some wins, and they took home 1,000 PGL points.
Yeah, Tony 5's been another one of those players that won multiple times.
Yeah,
and
I thought
really
it was
top
our
tier.
boss, Tony, for the longest time.
Yeah, we just assumed. Well, Nikki's a top tier player, like with multiple wins, so you know.
And Nikki and Tony 5 usually won on the same week, and so I always just assumed that they were just the power couple.
I figured they were rigging it, but they weren't. They actually weren't. So yeah, apparently that's illegal.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, but we got a top 10 in our PGL. They've been super fun. We now do have 2 members of the 1 Million Point Club.
Oh yeah, super exciting to see. They have been competing neck and neck with each other, but it's been Devoided and SpongeBob, the two biggest PGL players right now this season. But SpongeBob just got into that 1 Million Point Club last Tuesday, and Devoided wasn't going to let him close that gap, so he's earned some points and separated them a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see if Forget You D comes out for game day. Could get into the 1 Million Point Club if Forget You D had a nice day on Vikings game day.
Completely doable.
Yeah, we'll see if Forget You D's out there getting after it. But yeah, we got a bunch of top players. Fishy24, who had been kind of in the standings out, has been in now for a couple weeks in a row, so that's good.
I've been rooting for her. I'm so excited to see that she stayed in the standings and kept those points. I think that she can keep it up and steal her spot back from T-Mac even.
Yeah, well, Fishy24 was one of our favorites in the PCS season last year, so we had a great time hanging out and talking to her and all that. So, but on the location sides, we did get a newcomer into our location standings.
Very exciting to see. I love when this happens because it took a lot of points to get in these standings.
Yeah.
They're all in the 2 Million Point Club or higher, and so seeing that Mama T's Castle Tab got it done and not only got in the standings but jumped up to 9th place, pushing Howie's back, is a total feat, and congratulations joining up with everyone.
Absolutely. We now have 4 members of the 3 Million Point Club, and actually our top 2 players are closer to the 4 Million Point Club than they are when they got into the 3 Million Point Club. So Cabin Bar, Nicolette, and VFW Northfield, our number 1 location, they just been crushing it out there.
Oh yeah, they have been absolutely dominating, but I'm super excited to see that Danny's Dugout has finally made it to that 3 Million Point Club. I knew they had it in them. They were our first place location for the first couple weeks of the season, and so it's very exciting to see that they are keeping it up and playing, and everyone's going to this location through the season.
Yeah, no, it's super good. All those great locations, just been crushing it. But give us a like and a follow on our Facebook page. Search Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressive, player picks, and so much more. Click that website link on Facebook to see the link tree with links to bar locations and other socials, and you're not going to want to miss it. That's kind of the hub of our socials.
Oh yeah, for sure. And when you guys send in those player picks, make sure you're hashtagging Pilot Games, because once you do that, we have a little scroller that comes up on all of our enrolling screens throughout the day as we play, and your player picks will be able to be showcased on screen with us. It'll be a ton of fun. We love seeing it, and I know you guys have a lot of fun out there too.
Are you one of those people that surfs the interwebs?
Yes.
Oh,
I would have to say I do.
Okay. Well, that's cool. You young folks know how to do all that kind of stuff. It's pretty fancy.
We try and stay tech savvy. It's okay. No, I just upgraded to the iPhone without the home button. That was a big change for me.
Yeah. My wife just did that as well. Yeah.
Yep.
She was like, well, how do I turn this off? I'm like, I have no idea.
See, it's a lot trickier than you would expect, but she'll get used to it. Yeah. Just kind of takes time. But like we said, make sure you guys are on the internet, going over to our Facebook page, give us a follow and a like, and making sure you're staying up to date with everything that's Pilot Games, because we do a lot of great stuff for your community, and it's the reason we do what we do. And so we want to showcase an amazing charity this week for you guys, and it's the Osseo Lions Club, and they empower volunteers to serve their communities, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through their Lions Clubs.
Yeah, and if you want to support those Osseo Lions Club, you can go to Duffy's Bar. Now, here's the deal. It's a small town bar, but it has a big time atmosphere. Duffy's Bar and Grill has been serving up great food and great fun in Osseo Minnesota since 1989. They offer an extensive menu with something for everyone, really, including great burgers, our famous Duffy's Wings, and their homemade pizzas. Sounds great.
Sounds so good. And not to mention their happy hour specials they have. I mean, come on. Monday through Friday, it's happy hour from 3 to 7. On Saturdays, it's noon to 3. And on Sundays, it's the happiest day of the week. I know you guys might not like your Sundays, but go over to Duffy's Bar, and I promise that their noon all the way to midnight happy hour will leave you with a smile on your face.
I'll tell you what, they like their happy hours. That
Yes.
is an extensive schedule of happy hours. But speaking
That's a
of
half-day happy hour.
That's right. That's 12 whole hours, and it's right there in the middle of when we're doing Vikings game day.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can go there through the whole broadcast. You're going to be in the happy hour, and so you're going to have a great time. We're going to try to keep it happy with Ian and I on that broadcast. But of course, every day, 7 days a week at noon, we play Vikings bingo, 25-cent cards from 12 to 1. Then we go play some 25-cent jackpot hunter from 1 to 4, and then we play that one game of Lucky 4 bingo. Then we get into jackpot hunter $1 cards, play that from 4 to 6. Then we play Skull Bingo from 6 to 10 every night. So we always have a full schedule, 7 days a week. We have those specialty nights, all the fun stuff. So make sure you're checking in on PilotTV, going to the interwebs, on those socials, and checking out what we got to say there, and keeping abreast of, what's the hot jackpot? What's going on? Well, you just check in on the Cup of Joe with Jordy, and then you always know each day.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a place for a lot of exclusive information and a great place to find out where you guys should play and how much is on the line for each day. So remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Hey, guys, have a great one out there for one location in these standings.
Oh, yeah, and if you guys want to dominate these standings as well, make sure you guys are signed up at PTL.world to be a member of our league. Those players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great stuff in it. But also make sure you guys are coming out for all 3 of our PGL days as well, because, now with 3, there's Hey guys, and we have a blast playing Jackpot Hunter all the time, every single day, but we have gotten even a little bit more fun because that Jackpot Hunter Mega Jackpot has now clicked up to, 55 balls, is it?
45
balls, correcting me, 45 balls on that one. So when those megas get big, the play gets big as well, and so these Jackpot Hunter standings are going to be all over the place after this week.
Yeah, no, for sure. People are going to be out to play, and I know the big-time players are going to be like Pee-wee in 10th place over at TJ's Tavern on and off sale with 13,000 points. But with 14,000 points, we got number 9 player Bowl over at Corner Bar Goodhue. Then with 16,000 points over at American Legion Shakopee, we got Lula Finn sitting in 8th place. Then in 7th place, we got Short Bus over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove with 17,000 points. But with 19,000 points over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, it's Wolfstein in 6th place. Then we jump into our first tie of these standings. In 4th place, we've got Jim Rocks over at American Legion Stillwater and Joni over at Bleachers, both with 20,000 points. but with 21,000 points, we have another tie. It's Curtis J over at Country Lounge and one away at American Legion Rice. They're both in second place.
Ooh.
But we've got our reigning champion sitting in first place. Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot, just 1,000 away from getting in that 25,000 point club, sitting at 24,000 points.
Yeah, good job, Yags 370. I mean, so close to getting that 25,000 point club. But the entire top 10 in the location standings are in the 25,000 point club or higher. And let's just start off with a 10th place tie. It's a big two-way tie. It's Tight Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Shady's Railside in Rice, both with 28,000 points. Then with 29,000 points, we head into another two-way tie between Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards Season 8 champs and Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids, both in that 8th place tie. But then in 7th place, all to themselves, it's Bleachers in Maplewood with 34,000 points. Another big shakeup that can happen in the 5th place part of the standings because it's a two-way tie right there. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue and Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, both with 36,000 points. Then with 42,000 points in 4th place, we got American Legion Shakopee. 3rd place, the reigning champs, Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 46,000 points. With 49,000 points, only one win away from getting into the 50,000 point club. In 2nd place, it's American Legion Rice. But then with 58,000 points in that 50,000 point club, in 1st place, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul, a dominant location this season.
Yeah, they have been crushing it, and so have those players. But we're holding on to our hat, trying to keep it on with the crazy jackpot hunter season we'd have in Season X. Make sure that you're here for happy hour 4 to 6 each day.
There it is, 53
balls.
Hey guys, and we all do this for a very specific purpose because every single time you guys play Pilot games, you are giving money to your community. And so we like to spotlight a charity every single week. And this week, it's this charity right down here, Pillagers Lions Club. The Pillagers Area Lions Club is here to support the community. They're always looking for new members, so stop on in and see if you can help out the Pillagers Lions Club.
Yeah, it's a great one, and if you go to KC Saloon, you'll find warm friends, good beer, good friends and cold beer. Probably some good beer too, but that's the experience you get at KC Saloon. They have friendly staff to serve you, creative chefs that provide new delicious dishes to keep your taste buds on their toes, and don't forget our devoted regular locals that always keep the place fun. So you go to KC Saloon and you play Pilot games, you'll be supporting Pillagers Lions Club. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled in some Vikings bingo where we have $19,702 on the line, and that's just going to keep on growing as we keep on going through these 10 games of Vikings bingo that we have available, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we're able to give out this 19 grand jackpot.
Right, I would love to see it go out. We got $22 must-goes there.
I think that would set a record for your largest jackpot give out.
Although I did see that I was producing for the one that went out the other day.
Oh,
that was almost the same amount, right?
Yeah, really big jackpot as well. So it'd be the first one you being live on, the biggest one you being live on air.
For sure.
So that's definitely some big stuff. Yeah, $22 on both those must-go prizes. And we got the first one going out to Bobo and Kramer.
Bobo and Kramer and Boop.
Yeah.
Boop.
Bruce as well. This is a lot of winners. And DMFB,
wow.
not lucky.
All right, that's it. We're done. That is by far the biggest one, I think, like by two players.
That was a lot of splits. Good job to all those guys splitting that line prize. But we're streaming live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name on YouTube and Twitch is Mega Soda. So make sure you guys are tuning in on those and maybe even checking in because we'll shoot you out some luck, hopefully, for you guys to win a great jackpot like we have available in this game right here. But we weren't able to give a single jackpot out yesterday. And so we're primed and ready for a lot of jackpots today. But we've given out 22 jackpots for the rolling week, 243 jackpots for Season X already.
Right. And we, unfortunately, yes, it's true, we didn't give it any jackpots yesterday, but we do have some E-Tab jackpot highlights here.
Yeah, we gave out a lot of E-Tab jackpots yesterday.
And there's a lot of money there as well. So in Titan Sports Saloon, this is just in Titan Sports Saloon here, we have Louis' House Party. We gave out $600 there.
Not bad.
And then Titan Sports Saloon, the Diver Down, we have $1,000 go out, and then same place. There's two more jackpots there. It's $1,250 go out, and then we had $1,500 go out. So all three of those, lots of money going out and Diver Down there from Titan Sports Saloon.
Yeah, must have been the lucky game over there at Titans. But we got Scrub Eye over at Friends Bar and Restaurant taking home that large M of $22. And let's see right here. Doesn't look like it's happening. $33 on that must-go coverall, but we got Lucky B already one ball away. So seeing if he can take home this $33 must-go, and we can get rolling into game number 2 of this broadcast. But yeah, 3 jackpots all over $1,000 in Diver Down over at Titan Sports Saloon. That is some good prizes.
Right, and when we got our coverall winners here, we got Lucky D and Detention. Lucky D from Woods Bar and Grill, and then Detention from Carboni's Pizza in Northfield. So nice job to those two. Yeah, and then still in Titan Sports Saloon, our last E-Tab jackpot highlight here, we have from Lucky Lures, $1,500 go out. So lots of money. You know,
E-Tabs, I mean, 85% payout, some of the best way to win some cash.
Right.
And so definitely be checking out those E-Tabs, but apparently Diver Down is the one you want to pay attention to.
3 in a row. I mean, maybe it might not have been in a row.
Yeah, but 3 jackpots going out in the same day over at Titan Sports Saloon, all being over $1,000. That's some good money. A lot of fun happening over at Titan Sports Saloon.
Well, if you want to keep up with us on
all the fun that we have here.
Right. You know, you're like, oh, what jackpots are still up, what haven't gone out, all this stuff. You know, any information about Pilot Games, you know, follow us on Facebook. We got everything over there. Daily e-bingo progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more. Message us on Facebook if you have any questions, need to find locations with Pilot Game iPads, or to send us your pictures.
Oh yeah, well right now we're going after one of the best jackpots available today in this Vikings Bingo 25-cent edition. We're going to be going with this Vikings Bingo 12 all the way till 1 o'clock. Then right at 1 o'clock we switch over to Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. That runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. Some great progressives building in that one. In Lucky 4 Bingo, we start that off at 4 p.m. where we have 42 grand on the line. A really good prize to start off your happy hours, and some even better happy hour prizes are in that Jackpot Hunter $1 edition from 4 all the way to 6, where all those progressives have continued to grow all day yesterday. But then some of the best jackpots available are in Skull Bingo $1 edition. Two of the jackpots already in the thousands of dollars.
Right.
That's going to be running from 6 all the way till 10. Coverall sitting at $1,561. Large frame sitting at $3,076. And then that line prize sitting at a smaller $74, but all very doable jackpots.
Yes, all very doable. And then we have Mega Soda Game Nights. That's at 6:40 every Tuesday.
Yeah.
The coverall is huge
Yeah,
right
those
now.
great PGL nights. They have so many PGL points going out during Megasode Game Night. But, I mean, the highlighted has to be this coverall and Jackpot
for
Jungle.
sure. 54 balls. And you could get $111,000. They're basically $112,000.
Yeah, because it's at $990 on the tail end of that.
And by the time you guys get in there and start rolling in, I'm sure that it probably would jump up to like $120,000.
Yeah, it's probably
going
going to be close to $120,000 next week. I mean, it is just growing so fast on that Megasode Game Night. So make sure you guys are out every single Tuesday, 6:40.
Right, and then we got Wild Wind Days. They're back. It's $79 every Wednesday. The coverall's 52 balls, $7,182.
Yeah,
so,
and that's the 25-cent edition of Jackpot Jungle, so
Right.
super cheap to get those cards.
Yeah.
Really fun and really good money, just like you said.
exactly. And then we got that Vikings game day 30 minutes before kickoff. You can see Ian and John's beautiful faces there.
Oh, yeah.
because they're always talking football. Super knowledgeable guys.
Should be a good one for us because Vikings taking on those Lions.
Right.
Hopefully the Lions can pull off lion type things and
lose
and just really lose very badly, and we can have a momentum win for us where we beat them like 40-something to 0. That would be great. It'd be
great for both teams because the Lions are trying to lose.
Yes, they're trying to get the first overall pick, and the Vikings are trying to right the ship and start a winning record, get their winning record going.
Oh, and we got a winner here for our second game, I believe it is. Yeah, we have Not Lucky Granny, right? Yeah, Not Lucky Granny and number 2.
Oh, well, good job to all those line prize winners. Now we're working on this large M. But yeah, that Vikings game day is coming at 11:30 this Sunday, and that's where we're going to be starting our Vikings, and then we'll give you guys a nice Vikings bingo, and then we'll give you guys a nice 30-minute warm-up before the Vikings kick off, and we'll continue playing bingo all the way till the end of the first half. It's going to be so much fun, so make sure you're out there this Sunday.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. And talking about a little bit of fun here, we're talking about our international or national days here.
Yeah,
we
but
got
the
international.
first one is international.
Oh, the first one is international. So this is for every country, everywhere, the whole world. It's International Off-Road Day. So, off-road enthusiasts don't yearn for the road less traveled, they take it. Oh, the off-road enthusiasts don't yearn for the road less traveled, they take it. Sorry, I don't know why I messed up on that one. But off-road vehicles give access to the roughest terrain, allowing you to experience the great outdoors in its wildest conditions. And that's the beautiful beauty of off-roading. It means you can go even further and explore places you can't get to with a traditional vehicle. With so much breathtaking scenery to explore around the world, off-roading takes you there.
Oh yeah, super fun stuff. But we also got a super fun win happening. It's Juicy splitting it with Granny and also Boop. Is that it? Yeah, Juicy, Granny, and Boop all splitting that large M. Lots of splits in these games so far.
Yeah, whoever's on production.
Making Nikki work really
Nikki's
hard.
on production.
Yeah, thank you, Nikki, for, we're flying on the wings of Nikki. She is our producer for today. She's giving us all that information. So if you guys check in on any of the streams, she'll be letting us know, and so that we'll be shooting some luck out to you.
And luckily for her, we only have one winner here for our coverall, which is Puts there at Willer's Bar of Bacchus. Yep, nice job, Puts. Yeah, really putting in. I mean, we started off with 7 people winning.
Yeah, there's been a lot of splits in this first 2 games. Now we're getting enrolled into game number 3 of this one. But off-roading, super fun stuff. Oh, it looks like they tried to hop us back in the game. Lovely blue screen coming on to you guys. And we'll be right back live in just 1 second. But we'll talk while the blue screen's on.
Right.
Yeah. already back up and rolling again.
Hey, guys.
But off-roading day, super fun day. I always want to ride on one of those like super fast dune buggies.
Oh yeah,
Like those things are sweet.
like over the sand or like and just any terrain,
It really any terrain, but just one of those like style things where you got like the ultimate off-road vehicles type thing.
I got what you're saying. Like the ones that like have that race car kind of front to it.
Yes.
That are a little bit longer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And they just fly around all over, like on any terrain. It feels like I feel like that would be super sweet.
Yeah, I wanna do a ride in one of those like specifically mountain climbing buggies that like will go up basically like 90-degree walls, like where they're like they have so much traction that they'll just like go and then they'll just.
Is it the ones with? It's
like,
the ones with the tires
over.
that are a little different. Like they have different tires on them than normal ones. Yeah, that's super cool stuff. So yes, if you're a big off-roader kind of person, it's a day to celebrate that. Maybe take your four-wheeler out. Maybe take your dirt bike. Maybe take whatever you got happening, and take it off-road and have some fun today.
Hey, take your Honda Civic, just drive it out there.
Well, we got another great national day. It's National Fluffer Nutter Day.
Fluffer Nutter Day.
Yeah, in 1917, Archibald Query of Somerville, Massachusetts, invented a sweet marshmallow-like spread called marshmallow cream. Before that, in 1913, during World War I, Emma and Amory Curtis of Melrose, Massachusetts, invented snowflake marshmallow cream. And then they published a recipe for a peanut butter and marshmallow cream sandwich. This is the earliest known example of a fluffernutter.
Wow, interesting stuff there. Old Archibald there was.
Yeah, he was onto something.
He was whipping up some marshmallow cream.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, marshmallow cream, great. And I'm totally down with the entire marshmallow and peanut butter mixed together. It's so good. Have you ever had it where they take the whatever those things that you make your sandwiches in over like campfires, and you put it in, and I feel like that's the way you have your fluffernutter.
Yeah, that sounds really good. You were just describing it, and I couldn't imagine. I like could slightly.
It's basically a squished grilled cheese. That is a marshmallow.
It's like when they like smush the sides down. Yes, I know what you're talking about now.
Exactly. Yeah. But then stuff it with the marshmallow and peanut butter.
Wow.
Is top tier. I can't beat it. Best camping snack I've ever had.
Well, also speaking about top tier, we have Not Too Lucky there at Halfley's Bar in Richmond, winning that Musco there. That Lion prize, $27. Nice job, Not Too Lucky.
And we have now clicked over 20 grand on the coverall. This thing just keeps on growing. And so make sure you guys are getting enrolled into the next game if we're not able to give it out. But we're hoping to give it out in this game right here. We got Lucky Lindy already 5 balls away on this large M. But let's head into the next national day.
Right, it's National Hero Day. So, we just talked about Archibald Corey. I mean, kind of a national hero.
kind of.
For making marshmallow cream. And now we're talking about National Hero Day, so it's fitting. If asked to define the word hero, many of us will name the qualities that demand a person rise above, the qualities that genuinely drive a person to be stronger, smarter, kinder, and more than the average human being. They are the people who give when they have nothing to give. Heroes act before anyone else realizes there's a problem. They volunteer to put someone else before them.
Yeah, and this day is to celebrate those real-life heroes, not the superheroes that are flying around in the comic books and all that.
We get all those superhero movies these days.
Oh yeah, and so when you normally just say hero, you think of just like those kinds of heroes. But I mean, we also play a lot of pilot games over a lot of veteran organizations as well, and all those veterans, they're heroes as well. And then just the person who helps someone who fallen down like on the sidewalk. That's a hero as well. So just celebrate those little acts of heroism.
Right, and then our hero here, Donnie from Miniger's Sports Hub, they're winning $27.
More like Nikki's hero for having 2 just single winners in this line.
Oh yeah, right. I understand the feeling of being like, why do they have to all be winning?
She literally said, she was like, yes, typing like the wind.
Oh, and then we got another single winner here, Kramer. You know, one of our celebrities here.
Yeah?
Just love to see him coming down from Seinfeld production to come here. Actually, probably Seinfeld production's been done for a long time now, but,
yes. But yeah, good to have you, Kramer. And now we are getting enrolled into game number 4 of the broadcast. Already great game number 4. Let's see if we can give out this over 20 grand jackpot that we have available right now. But we got another great national day. I'm just trying to figure out how to pronounce it before I say it.
Well, you could just call it it's a special type of dumpling here.
Yes, but you know,
I mean, I would say pierogi.
Yes, a pierogi. That's what it is. It 100% is a pierogi. You're right on the money. National Pierogi Day. Pierogi is the plural form of the rare used Polish word pierog. In English, we spell pierogi several ways, including pierogi and pierogi, which is I or with a Y.
Yeah.
I know when I just read it and it just
sounds the same, but there was a difference.
There's one with an I, and you can either spell it with ending with an I or ending with a Y.
I feel like whoever wrote the script knew that they were doing this.
However, you choose to spell it. These dumplings of unleavened dough bring a delicious meal to the table. With semicircular dough is often stuffed with savory fillings before being boiled. After boiling them, the cook will either bake or fry the dumplings in butter to finish cooking them.
Wow, those sound actually really, really good right now. We're always talking about food on these broadcasts.
I know.
And I'm just, my stomach, I just feel it like eating itself.
I'm like, yes, please. I know. I had to run out of the studio really quick way before this broadcast, but I was doing a device production, getting some iPads, and I went out to the house because I had to help Big John and get some lasagnas out. And man, when I was smelling those lasagnas coming out the oven, I was so hungry. I was like, I think I could mow an entire tray.
Hey, we're gonna end up eating that later. Yeah, that's for us.
Yes, that's what I'm planning on. I am definitely planning on enjoying that as well. But I could definitely get down with this next National Day.
Right?
Enjoy it.
American Touch Tag Day. Dating back to, I just huge touch tag guy.
Huge
touch tag guy. Dating back to ancient Rome, this game has been played worldwide with a variety of names and rules. Typically, it involves a player running around chasing other players in an attempt to tag or touch them. Most forms of this game have no teams, scores, or equipment. Usually, the goal involves being the last person left untagged or being safe. So, yeah. American Touch Tag Day.
Yeah, I love tag. I mean, tag's a great game. It just was so intense as a child, and I feel like you don't realize the simplicity of the game as a child. It is a strategic game for you as a kid. Like you're when do I make my bolt for it?
You're like, do I climb up into the playground and then climb up on top of this, or do I hide in the slide?
Yeah, do I hide in the slide, or do I go where somewhere I'm a little bit more mobile and I can get sprinting because I know I'm faster than the tagger.
Exactly. You're like, well, if it's this person that is slower than me, then I'll just stand out in the open. But if it's this person that's faster than me, I'll go up into the playground and I'll have 5 exits, and all of them will be near me, so that I can do quick change directions. Just crazy stuff.
Oh my gosh, as a kid, tag intense stuff. But we got a line prize going out to Lucky B over at VFW Roseville, taking home $28 on that line prize. Now let's see if we can give out $28 on this large M. Right. Already dug 4 balls away.
4 of them away. Let's see if Doug can reel it in 3 balls away now. Let's see if he can get $28. So yeah, I think that particularly because we're such a competitive family, like we were those kids on the playground that
that tried way too hard.
Oh yeah, kids, it just never get tagged during games.
Yeah.
Oh, that was definitely me, especially because when I was a little kid, like I was like one of the faster kids.
Yeah, and you're not letting them catch you.
No, and I'm like, if you're slower than me, I'm competing. You're not catching me. Like, I'm not giving you the courtesy tag.
No.
Although,
never give the courtesy tag.
Well, sometimes you give a courtesy tag because you get so bored that you go, I want to be the tagger, and then you just go meanly tag somebody.
Yes, and then you become the tagger, and then you're trying to take everybody out. I mean, that's the way that you get unbored, as if you're just like dominating the game of tag.
Oh yeah.
But when you get into a good game of tag where you got a bunch of really good people,
just like a bunch of athletes, where everybody's pretty quick.
it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was
that
awesome.
was the.
Okay, but let's move on to a different sport.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some Twins news, as the Twins finished off the season 73-89, showing some final flashes of some really good hope towards the upcoming season next year. I mean, after was really a disappointing season for our Twins, just because
we did finish it out fairly okay.
I mean, finishing it out good, but I mean, after 2 years of winning the conference championship, it was tough to watch our Twins struggle the way they did. I mean, ending with the losing record.
Right, and not a losing record here. Otter 6 here. Is that 61?
Yes,
Otter
61
here from Poppy's Cafe in Coon Rapids, winning that $28 there. Oh, and then we have another prize go out to both Stephanie and MFC there, both winning $43. Nice job to you two.
Yeah, splitting that Musco prize.
Did I say Steffi or Stephanie?
I think you said Stephanie, but it is definitely Steffi over at Pappy's Cafe, and MFC over at Wiles Bill's Sports Saloon in Apple Valley. And we are now getting enrolled into a game number 5, which means that we're not in the enrolling screen yet, so I can't yell it yet. We'll be getting to that rolling screen. But to end off our little blurb about the Twins, play one of our favorite ETAB games, Twins Wins. It's a great ETAB game where you can try out the Home Run Derby bonus round and win huge prizes.
Right, and then moving on from our Twins news, we're heading into the special zone, the Viking zone.
I don't think it works that way if you just say the Viking zone.
Oh, I said the Vikings.
Oh, did you say the Vikings? I heard straight just Vikings. It's
the Viking zone. So.
I ruined it. I'm sorry.
If you out there heard Vikings as well, the Viking zone, it is unfortunately not the Viking zone. It's the Twiking zone.
Yes, because you take Twins bingo, you take Vikings bingo, you mash it together.
And you get mixed.
The Twiking zone.
And let's hop right into these player standings. In 10th place, we got Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park, 112,000 points, 127,000 points. In 9th place, we got Putz over at Lucky Taverns, a player who already wins today. In 8th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers with 132,000 points. With 137,000 points in 7th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar, South Haven. Passing up Nan, bumping her back into that 7th place spot is Elsa, the bingo wizard herself, playing at Titan Sports Saloon with 143,000 points. Then playing at Pappy's Cafe, we got in 5th place SNS with 153,000 points. 4th place, it's Joni over at Mama T's Castle Tab with 157,000 points. Bumping back Joni, because what's tied with Joni now is in 3rd place all to themselves. It's Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley, 159,000 points. Then with 215,000 points in 2nd place, we got Lucky Tim over at the Lakefront Bar. 1st place, playing a corner bar in Goodhue, the #1 player in Minnesota. It's Not Lucky with 275,000 points.
Right. We just saw Scrub Eye out there already getting some wins, so he's looking to make some moves here.
Yeah, I know. We've seen Not Too Lucky, so that could be Not Lucky playing.
But that unfortunately means that he's not getting the points because his name has changed. So
unless he checks in, he can. He can check in on Facebook, and I think he can figure out how to get the points put onto him. But yeah, usually if they don't check in or don't do anything, those points will just go to not too lucky, and not lucky.
Yeah, here's a reminder here that if you guys
want to accumulate points.
You want to accumulate points. You want to be on the leaderboards. You have to play with the exact same name that you always play with. So, spacing, letters, periods, dashes, everything. Capitals, lowercase, numbers, all that good stuff. If you have a weird accent mark that doesn't even exist on the keyboard or anything that you can get, you should probably get that again in your name because it won't register. You have to actually check in on Facebook and do some funky stuff.
Yeah. So it's a lot more work. So yeah, keep those names. Make sure you accumulate the points so we can have those points be really accurate. But we got a line prize going out to Donnie over at Miniger Sports Hub over in La Crescent, winning $28 nice and early, working on this large M. But let's hit those location standings.
Right. And in the location standings, we have a two-way tie here with Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, 171,000 points, and Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent, also 171,000 points because they're tied. And then in 8th place, we have Bleachers in Maplewood, 198,000 points, just outside of that 200,000 point club. 7th place, we have Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights, 206,000 points there. 6th place, Corky Bar South Haven, 213,000 points. 5th place, Lakefront Inlet Center, 257,000 points for them. 4th place, American Legion Fridley, 258,000 points. 3rd place, we have Mapleview Lounge, the second, and Mapleview, 285,000 points for them. And skipping right over that 300,000 point club, we're jumping right into our 400,000 point club with these two huge monsters here. The 2nd place, Corner Bar Goodhue, 451,000 points.
Wow.
So close to this 1st place spot.
Wow, I did not realize how close this is.
Major jumps here, virtually a tie between these two. 1st place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park, 454,000 points, so literally 3,000 points away. That's 3 wins, literally 3 wins away from a tie, and that's one player.
Yeah,
one player.
And I don't even know if it's that because, I mean, the coverall is more points. The Musco coverall is more points than the large M. I mean, Jackpot Hunter, it's usually 1,000 points every win, but I don't even know. That could be even less wins than that.
I mean, either way, they are right on top of each other. This is virtually a tie, but still, Corner Bar Goodhue's in that 2nd spot, but they have really closed that gap.
Yeah, super good stuff. But we got some winners. We got Mad Lucky, Otter 61, and Mad Lucky, Otter 61. Yeah, splitting that large M, and then Dantastic and Juicy both splitting that Musco coverall of $42.
Right. They got that in 57 balls there.
5 balls away.
Yeah, they're reeling it in. We were at like 63, and then we got down to like 60, and now we're at 57. So we're totally we're
close.
That jackpot is coming into somebody. So
yeah, well,
we're gonna give it out.
They want to go back to bingo really quickly, I guess.
Apparently.
That's what it seems like to be.
We're just really excited to show you guys, to give somebody a jackpot. So
I know, we're just like hop right back into it. But let's talk about some other great bingo. We got Buku Bucks. It's one of the great E-Tab games. Head to the woods in search of big bucks. Play beer pong at deer camp or test your shooting skills in Buku Bucks. Probably not in that order. And win trophy prizes.
Yeah, so Pilot Games has over 50 different charitable E-Tab games. Play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and awesome bonus and free play rounds. So yeah, you guys can play a bunch of different games. Yeah, if you're afraid of deer, like John was saying in our Cup of Joe broadcast, I mean, Jordy was also meeting to it. He tried to rope me into it before I was doing production, and I tried to signal to him, like, no, I don't have any fear of deer. Like, you know, I put the fear in deer.
I put the fear. I put the fear.
I'm going to put that on like a hunting hat. And
I put the fear in the deer. Yeah, that's definitely good. That's a good hunting shirt.
Oh yeah, like I just like so it's gonna be some people fear deer. I put the fear in deer.
That's what I fear. I fear mooses.
Moose? Oh yeah, mooses are actually scary.
Meese are scary.
Meese. Don't say that. But yes, the old big old moose are pretty scary. Like if they get riled up, because luckily we don't have them around here. But I mean, I guess lucky, unlucky, because
they're pretty. I from what I know, they're pretty relaxed creatures. Like in general,
right?
But and they stay away from like humans. Like they stay away from society. But like if you mess with them, they don't just like walk away from it. But like they'll generally not like get into situations that don't involve them.
Although no, I will say this. You say that, but like I've seen videos of moose just standing in the middle of the road, like, and you're talking about like situations that don't involve them. They'll just be there, like, they'll just
they scare me. They scare me.
And I guarantee you, like, if you run your car into them, they probably won't move because they're ginormous.
They're bigger than your probably whatever car you drive.
Yeah,
I mean,
like if you have a car that you're like, man, my car is pretty tiny, like. You hit that moose, the moose is not moving, your car is moving.
Yeah, it's scary. I talk about how scared I am of mooses all the time on the broadcast. It is a real fear of mine.
Really?
No, it's not a real fear.
I was like, well, this is new things for me. But.
No, I don't have a real fear of mooses, but I have a hypothetical fear of mooses because I've never really met a moose.
It's a romanticized fear.
Yes, exactly. Mooses. They're giant, they're scary, they're huge, they got horns. I mean, what's not to be scared?
Right.
But something that you shouldn't be scared of is signing up at PGL.world to become a member of our league. PGL players, they can be for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. Sign up at PGL.world today so that you can sign into the Player Connect app as well with that sign-in.
Yes. Speaking of signing up, I haven't quite signed up yet.
Oh
so
yeah, we need to film it. We need to have you set the record.
I think I say it every time we go over this because I need to do it. But
yeah, it needs to happen. We need a bigger venue. We just can't find the right venue for you.
Exactly. And maybe if I signed up, I could get highlighted because we have some new PGL member highlights or spotlights.
Yeah,
here.
but before you go over that, we got Lucky P over at Carboni's Pizza Northfield taking that $27 line prize, now working on a $27 large M. But yeah, talk about those new players.
Right, these new players, we got Caddy, Gene E. So like Genie, but just a Gene and then E. So,
okay.
Then we have Gene Ann. So probably two players that are closely related, I would think. But then we have Simple the Cat.
I like that name. I like that name a lot.
Yeah, Simple the Cat, and then Dad. Then we have Tequila. And then we have Elomel.
Okay.
Elomel.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I like it.
So Boop, and then we have Boop 81. So we have Boop out there, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then we have Boop 81 here, who's new. And then we have Monkey Claw. You know, then we have Ryan. Ryan, and then we have Mama Sue.
Oh yeah, great names out there playing. I like Simple the Cat because I mean, who doesn't like just a really simple cat? Like
it is like usually you have people with names out there or something, but for some reason like Simple the Cat is just a unique name that I haven't seen.
Very unique. You got Monkey Claw, that's a good name as well. But we got Matt, another great name. We're at Steak America. I don't know what is the letters on that.
I think it's DBA Rax.
Okay, well, yeah, Steak of America, DBA Rax. That's the location Matt's playing at, and we've moved on to a must-go prize of $40 on the coverall. But if you guys want to earn some PGL points, play the Player Connect Sports Link e-tip boards for this week. Choose your 5 squares for the Vikings versus the Lions Sunday, October 10th. Points are awarded for first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you gotta do is launch that app and select Sports Link.
Oh yeah, don't look at this new coverall winner. You might get, it's scary. Scary Doug is from Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel, so nice job Scary winning that $40 prize.
I almost had a heart attack looking at that.
I know. Luckily his name wasn't, BOO.
Thank you for not saying that. I might have fainted on
Exactly.
the broadcast. But we have 2 minutes and 50 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 7 of the
Wow,
broadcast.
we are clearing through this. We have our eChip Award winners this week. It's Tony 5 with $1,000. I mean, not $1,000, 1,000 points. And then Blue with 2,000 points. Yeah, nice job to those two. Then
Yeah,
let's
helping
roll-
out their PGL standings.
Right.
And let's hop, directly right into
Jump right in.
to our the player side of these PGL standings, as we got some crazy totals that have been being accumulated by some of these players.
Right. We have in 10th place Fishy24 from Share Sports Saloon, 757,000 points there. 9th place T-Max 750, our favorite basketball player that plays PGL, from La Playette, 776,000 points there. 8th place Sloppy from Malone's Bar and Grill, 799,000 points there, basically at 800,000 points. 7th place we have Gramps from Onema Vets Club, 822,000 points. 6th place, Nixon from VFW Roseville, 840,000 points there. 5th place, Grumsky Underground Bar and Grill, 851,000 points. 4th place, Brizo Underground Bar and Grill, 943,000 points. 3rd place, Forget UD VFW Austin, 980,000 points. And then in our 1 million point clubs here, and are competing for that first place spot is 2nd place, SpongeBob Eagle St. James, 1,083,000 points there. And then in 1st place, Voided from Roadside Windmill, and 212,000 points for him. He jumped up. They were really close at one point.
Yeah.
And it just seems like, it was super close before, and SpongeBob and Devoided were shifting, and then Devoided took that spot by a lot, and then SpongeBob ended up actually closing it in, and then Devoided just jumped up again there.
Yeah, I
So-
know, making it super tough for SpongeBob to make the comeback. But we'll see if Sunday can make a change up for SpongeBob, or if it's going to take a whole nother week for SpongeBob to kind of close that gap a little bit more. We'll be watching. But let's head to the location side of these standings. In 10th place, we got Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,537,030 points. Then with 2,544,000, we got points. In 9th place, we got Mama T's Cat Step in Little Canada with 2,836,000 points. In 8th place, we got Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. Then we head over to Lanesboro, because in 7th place, we got Root River Saloon 2 with 2,885,000 points. Then with 2,915,000 points. In 6th place, we got Leo's Bar in Newmarket. 5th place, Moose Lodge Way Park in St. Cloud with 2,944,000 points. With 3 million, got new to the 3 million point club this week with 3,243,000 points. In 4th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids. 3rd place, Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 3,485,000 points. With 3,516,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Cabin Bar in Nicolette. 1st place, VFW Northfield with 3,600,000 points. Really good job for VFW Northfield, but it's still a super close race between Cabin Bar and VFW Northfield.
Right, and we are in our 7th game here, right, with $32 must-goes, 2 of them, and then we still have that $20,000 jackpot there that we're looking to give out. We're 1 ball away from this line prize, and we got Lil Duck from Halfley's Bar in Richmond. I like that name. We got a lot of good new names out here that we're seeing. Lil Duck there, nice job, $32 in your pocket. And then we got Bobo 6 balls away. Let's see if Bobo can reel this one in.
Yeah, it could happen. But we had a pretty good game just yesterday as our Wild took on those Chicago Blackhawks.
Right, the Chicago Blackhawks, Matt Dumba.
Doomba.
Matt Dumba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matt Dumba scored 2 to 30.
2 minutes and 34 seconds into
Oh
overtime.
my goodness, I don't know why that made me like
have a brain aneurysm.
Yes, exactly. Like I
was
looking at it and I thought it was a ratio.
Oh, I know. Sometimes I get so confused with like randomly reading these kinds of stuff.
And now that I did it, I feel so dumb. But yeah, Matt Dumba scored 2 minutes and 34 seconds into overtime to give the Minnesota Wild a 3-2 preseason win against the Chicago Blackhawks on Thursday.
Yeah, that was an awesome win for Matt Dumba and our Minnesota Wild. I mean, putting it away in overtime without one of our best players, Kirill Kaprizov, was super good to watch. But we'll be watching out for this final preseason game that is set for this Saturday. Make sure you guys are supporting that game by playing Let's Go Wild, one of our favorite ETAB games that's available at all your favorite Minnesota bars right now.
Yes, and then we got Dina.
Yeah.
Dina from Hoover's Pub in St. Paul. I don't know, I said it 3 times to get it right, but you know, $32 there to Dina in your pocket.
Yeah,
So-
but now we're moving on to a must-go prize of $48, and we have a bunch of people 2 balls away. We'll
Right.
see who's able to win it now. Not Lucky and Okaloosa
So
68.
2 players there competing for see if they can get this 48. Oh,
Who is it?
no,
Oh.
and it's Star Girl from Carboni's Pizza and CR Billiards running in there and taking that $48 for herself.
Oh yeah, well let's dive down deep into the fishing report.
Right, and we talked about this last time we were on the podcast, Leech Lake.
Oh, good old Leech Lake, over by the Outdoor Weekly. This is done October 8th, so it is up to date, as new as you can get it. Fishing has been good up here on Leech Lake. The muskie bite has been great. They are very active. Bucktails are the best thing to start with. Walleye fishing has also been great. Pitching jigs and minnows or leeches into shallow weeds has been working for eating size fish. Trolling deeper breaks have been working for the big ones. Panfish and perch are also starting to put the food bags on.
Yeah, so looking good at Leech Lake, and we did talk about this. There actually is a normal amount of leeches, apparently, because there's a normal amount of leeches in each lake, so be wary of leeches, but there isn't an extreme amount of them in Leech Lake.
No, there really isn't. It's just an unfortunate name that
Right.
they named it Leech Lake, and there really is not any kind of crazy amount of leeches. Yeah.
Right, and talking about, you know, if you get a big fish, you always love to take a picture, and we would love to see those pictures of you reeling in jackpots or fish.
Oh, yeah.
So just a reminder, when you are playing Pilot Games, share those pics with us. Obviously, we have that hashtag Pilot Games right there. You can see it right there. And if you do hashtag Pilot Games when you post, we'll probably see it, you know, to Facebook. You know, we'll probably end up seeing it on Facebook there.
Oh yeah, and we'll put it. We'll get it as quickly onto our stream as we possibly can. You can
Right.
also message those in by sending them in on Facebook, like just messaging them in on Facebook.
Or emailing it, right?
Yeah,
So,
to-
we have jackpots at pilotgames.com. Sorry to cut you off there. But,
Yeah, great email. Great to do all that. I mean, we love it when you guys send it in when it's a jackpot, but we also love it when you guys are just having fun playing Pilot Games as well. So definitely just send in those player picks. But we're super excited for this Vikings game that's going to be happening this Sunday, October 10th, where the Vikings are taking on the Lions, 12 o'clock. We're going to be having a lot of fun. We're going to be sending a lot of luck to them by playing a bunch of Vikings bingo, a bunch of Skull bingo, a bunch of other Vikings-themed games that are going to be so much fun during that first half of the Vikings-Lions game. Do you have a score prediction, since you're not going to be live again
Right.
till this game is over?
All right. In favor of the Vikings winning, and
Okay.
because I think that, you know, the Lions are going to do their old classic where they're going to make us think that they're really good at the very beginning.
Yes.
And then they're going to just, you know,
They're just going to let
really schmuck it up. You know?
Okay.
So I think that the score is going to end up being like, it's going to be like fairly high scoring, 32 to, not that high scoring, I guess, but 32 to like 21 or something.
I mean, that's
like
that's a pretty high scoring game. We coach 8-man football, which, if nobody knows, those scores get so high
Right.
that
I guess it gives me a weird perspective because, you know, like in a blowout, a blowout game for like a good team is like, you know, 42-0. Like that's a crazy.
yeah, like that's a
pretty.
really good win in 11 man.
Oh yeah, but in like 8-man, like a blowout win is like 72 to like 12 or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
it's ridiculous how much scoring happens in 8-man, and so yeah, it definitely puts a little bit more perspective. I mean, that's a high scoring game, 30 team scoring in the 30s and another team scoring in the 20s. That's a shootout, but it's super funny just because we just coach 8-man, so now it's like, oh yeah, I'm used to like 70 to like 30 something scores. That's a high scoring game, but we got some guys splitting a line prize. It's Lucky B, Timo,
Yeah.
Oh,
nice
both
job.
splitting, yeah, $33 on that one. Let's see if we can give out this $33 large
We're
M.
5 balls away here with Vinny. Let's see if he can reel it in. But yeah, it is. Let's see if the Vikings can get that high-powered offense that we keep talking
Yes,
about
we need-
to kick them into gear,
I
and
know.
hopefully the Lions give them that confidence that they need.
I know. After going up against one of the best defensive lines in the entire NFL with the Cleveland Browns, where they have Jadeveon Clowney, Myles Garrett, and a plethora of other options to get after the pass rusher, get after that pass rush. We're going to be seeing the Lions team, which doesn't have nearly the same amount of pass rushers. Hopefully, our offensive line can look drastically better against this team. Really show, at least on the right side, how good we are as a pass protection squad, and hopefully improvement off of the left side. I mean, what I really want to see is getting Christian Darrisaw playing on our line, but it just doesn't seem like that's going to be the case till probably after the bye week.
Right.
But I'm super excited about it. Send us some luck over to our Vikings, but we got a winner.
We have Leonard's, right? Yeah, Leonard's. It's kind of like Leonard Skinner, but Leonard's, I think. It's the same sort of deal, but Carboni's Pizza and CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, that's where Leonard's is from, and we've moved on to our $49 coverall there. Still a good amount of money to give out. So
Yeah, not bad money
let's
on
see.
these
We got-
Muscos right
We
now.
got people 2 balls away, a lot of people. We have Vinny, Bill Carson, Kramer, Lucky D, Bobo, Scrub Eye, Elsa, Leonard's, Cluck 08, and Tiny. And we got Honor 61 reeling it in. So nice job, Honor, really sweeping the competition there.
Yeah, good job in this game number 8 of the broadcast. Now we're getting rolled into game number 9, so make sure you guys are getting rolled because you guys only have 2 more chances at this giant jackpot that we have available. I mean, over 20 grand. All you gotta do is hit in 52 balls or less. We've been close a few times already today, but we are hoping that one of you guys can make it happen. I mean, right now, $20,778, and probably by the time we get enrolled, it's probably going to be larger than that. I'm super excited, but yeah, started talking about a way you can send luck to our Vikings.
Right. And a good way of sending luck to our Vikings is going to our ETAB game here because we're teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings, and that ETAB game is Vikings Victory. So pick a letter in the Skull bonus to win big prizes. We love that we are partnered with the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, yeah, and just speaking of Skull, I mean, how good was it to see all the Vikings fans back in the stadium once again?
Yeah. We'd love to see that.
I mean,
Love to see
getting that
energy.
Skull chant going.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some of the best fans in the entire NFL. So I'm super excited to see every single home game that we have available, and the fact that we're able to host the Lions at home, it should be a lot of fun as well.
It's gonna be a good game there. So.
Oh, yeah, but let's head into the Jackpot Hunter standings. These are the standings that we accumulate points for during the happy hour show. That Jackpot Hunter $1 edition is always giving out great jackpots, but it's also always giving out major amount of Jackpot Hunter points, and these player points have been all over the place.
Right, we actually have 12 people in the top 10 right now.
Yes.
Because of ties happening here in that 10th place spot. So I'll go right into it right here. So we got a 3-way tie beginning here with Michelob from Neeson's Gaylord and Miss Yags from Molitor's Corey, and then Pee-wee from TJ's Tavern on and off sale.
I like Molitor's Quarry.
I know, that's a cool name.
Like,
I always think, like, when I see it, it's like motor oil is what my brain starts to go to, and then I'm like, no, it's Molitori's Quarry. Like,
yes, it's totally a place where I feel like Centaur Tony could be his Centaur self at.
Oh, just be normal Centaur.
Yeah, like I feel like you got a lot of fantasy creatures just hanging out at
Molitori's Quarry.
Yeah.
It does kind of sound like a fantasy name. Like, you would be like, you know, in like Lord of the Rings, they're like, we have to head to Molitori's Quarry. You
Yes,
know? Like,
exactly.
like-
that's what I picture. Like I picture hobbits, elves, and all kinds of things heading over.
That's pretty funny because, I mean, if you have anybody from Molitori's Quarry, they're probably like, no, this is a pretty normal bar.
Yeah, yeah, it's 100% normal and just has a fun name. But that's what I picture. That's what I like to.
It's a good picture there, but they're all those three. So Michelob, Miss Yags, Pee-wee, all at 13,000 points there at 10th place spot. And then in 9th place, we have Bull from Corner Bar Goodhue, 14,000 points. 8th place, Lulafin, American Shakopee, 16,000 points. American Legion Shakopee, sorry, I forgot the Legion. 7th place, we have Short Bus, Broadway Pizza, Maple Grove, 18,000 points there. 6th place, Wolfstein from Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, 19,000 points there. Jumping into our 20,000 point club, we have 5th place, Joni from Bleachers, 20,000 points. And then we have a two-way tie for third.
Wow.
Previously tied in second with a player. We have third place, Jim Rocks, and one away, both those two players. Jim Rocks from American Legion Stillwater and one away from American Legion Rice, both those at 21,000 points there. And then taking that second place spot for themselves, it's Curtis J from Country Lounge, 22,000 points for them.
Wow.
And then in first place, still with that lead, but it seems like Curtis J is reeling it in a little bit there.
Yeah, definitely closest Curtis J has ever been to that first place spot.
Right, we have Yags 370 from Riverboat Depot, 24,000 points, so only 2,000 points away. Curtis J is really close to that.
Yeah, but it does feel like whenever someone gets close to Yags 370, like Yags 370 suddenly gets like a 4,000 point lead.
Or
like,
something like that,
Like
yeah.
he just wins a few times, and then he just separates himself a little bit, and then he's like, I don't got to worry anymore. And then he lets them all catch back up, and then he gets a bunch of wins. So we'll see. Can Curtis J surpass Yags 370, the reigning champ, still in first place? We will be watching out for it. But we got Player.
Is 9th game here. We have Player from Woods Bar and Grill from Bayport. And then we have Dan from VFW Rush City there. So, yeah, good job to Dan and Player. So
Yeah, both splitting that line prize of $35. But I'm going to head right into these location standings. In 10th place, we got Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park with 29,000 points before I head into the rest of these 9 locations.
yeah, we got another winner here for this Big M, DMFB from Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Apple Valley. So, nice job, DMFB.
Give it a nice run-up. So I'm not even going to go up over this the rest of the 9.
We're 4 balls away here.
I think it's an option. I think it can happen. Right here. I don't think so. Now we're moving on to $53 on that. I mean, DMFB gave us a shot with giving a nice run-up. Just wasn't quite able to pull it off. We now have Pookie 1 ball away. And there it is. Pookie over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home $53. Only 5 balls away from getting that jackpot.
Right. And we still got 2 games here left, right?
No, 1 game. We're heading into our final game of the broadcast.
So this is our lucky game here.
Yes.
We always like to talk about it, and we do sometimes do it because it is a lucky game. Give out a jackpot.
It's
on
more
our final
common.
game.
I don't know if there's an actual statistic to it, but like in my experience, I've given out more jackpots in the final game of the broadcast than any other game in the broadcast.
Right. It's just it's always lucky there.
Yeah, it's super good. So make sure you guys are getting rolled for this game number 10. But I got a location number 9 in these Jackpot Hunter standings I got to go over, and it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They're season 8 champs, and they have 31,000 points. Then with 34,000 points in 8th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood. 36,000 points in 7th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. With 37,000 points in 6th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. In 5th place, it's American Legion Shakopee with 42,000 points. With 46,000 points in 4th place, we got the Riverboat Depot in Sartell. Right now, the reigning champs sitting back in 4th place. Let's see, can they get a push to try and get into that 50,000 point club? 3rd place, still outside the 50,000 point club with 48,000 points. It's Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids. They'll be seeing if they can get into the 50,000 point club and maybe tie up this number 2 location because they're sitting with 50,000 points flat. It's American Legion Rice. And in 1st place with 60,000 points, now has a 10,000 point lead ahead of that 2nd place location. It's Country Lounge in St. Paul.
Yeah, really crazy stuff there. Excuse me. Cool stuff. And talking about cool stuff, let's get right into our celebrity birthdays.
Oh,
here.
yeah?
It's a little bit fun. In 1890, we have Eddie Rickenbacker he was an aviator, Aces of Aces.
Yeah.
So World War I there, pilot, or aviator, I should say. Aces of Aces. That sounds like it's.
Yeah, I mean, you get one of those. You get nicknamed like as a person in like one of the world wars, like a name like Aces of Aces.
Yeah.
You have to be a legendary war hero, and so
or at least enough of a character to get recognized.
yes,
so.
exactly. So happy birthday, Eddie Rickenbacker, born in 1939. We got Paul Hogan. He was an actor. He was in Crocodile Dundee and Lightning Jack.
Yeah, Paul Hogan. I always love those actors from Crocodile Dundee because of their Australian accent, but also because it's always like, you like my knife. I mean, he's in all the Crocodile Dundees.
Oh, that's great. So he's a repeat Crocodile Dundee.
Right. I'm not sure that they've ever changed it up. They probably have. There probably is like a remake where they have like some.
Probably. I have no idea. But yeah, happy birthday, Paul Hogan.
Right. So. Moving on to in 1943, we have Chevy Chase, a comedian and actor, SNL,
Really
Vacation, Fletch, Caddyshack. Yeah, he's a really funny guy.
Yeah, super funny actor. I really liked him in a lot of different things, to preface it. But I really have enjoyed a new show that I've been watching is Community, where he is a guy who's an older man that had success after high school, never went to college, then has to go back to community college, and he's just like with this group of younger kids, and it's really funny.
Yeah,
and,
Community is a really funny show.
Yeah, super funny show. It's got Childish Gambino in it. It's a really good show. But we got a line prize winner. It's a Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, taking home $41. But we got a bunch of other great celebrity birthdays like R.L. Stein, Johnny Ramon,
Johnny
yes.
Ramone,
Bill Elliott, Matt Damon, I mean, huge actor, Monty Williams, NBA head coach, Nick Cannon, Bruno Mars, Bubba Wallace, one of the biggest NASCAR racers, all getting their birthday today. So happy birthday to all of our celebrity birthdays.
And we'll keep going. We'll talk about our Timberwolves news. That is, we have a game from 8. It's at 8 against the Denver Nuggets. So
definitely go check out that game versus the Denver Nuggets. It's preseason action, so we're super excited to see what is in store for the season. But I had to kind of quick go through the script because we got to go over one very special thing. And
right before we do that, we have a winner for our big number 2, our number 2 winner of this game. Number 2,
yeah, giving a really good one. Won it in 39 balls. Able to take home that large
M. 4 balls away. So we have a really
doable.
high chance of giving out this $21,000 here.
Oh yeah, well we got your attention. Our charity spotlight is the Osseo Lions Club to empower volunteers to serve their community, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through the Lions Club. It's just a great charity. But let's see here.
Keep rolling.
Can it happen?
Boom. Guys, got to be closer.
Come on, dang it. That means that jackpot is going to be rolling and growing into Saturday from 12 to 1. So make sure you guys are coming out this Saturday. But $61 going out to Tiny over at the Dam of Melrose. Taking home, that 56 ball Musco coverall.
That was so close. That had such a big build-up for that.
Oh my gosh. I thought we had a shot.
Yeah, I really thought it was going out. That was crazy. I was like, I don't know if you guys saw, while you were saying the charity spotlight, I was glued to the screen.
Yeah, we're so ready to give out that 21 grand. But have a little bit of fun playing Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. And if you guys want to support the Osseo Lions Club, play at Duffy's Bar and Grill. It's a small town bar with big-time atmosphere. Duffy's Bar and Grill has been serving up great food and fun in Osseo, Minnesota since 1989. They have a great menu with great burgers, famous Duffy's wings, and homemade pizza. Happy hours with Monday through Friday from 3 to 7. So enjoy that 3 to 7 happy hour tonight. And most importantly, remember, when you play Pilot Games,
your community wins. All right.
See you guys.
See ya.
890,635 points. But the runaway first place spot holder has been doing great the last few few weeks. It's devoted at the roadside with 1,114,645 points.
Well, those players have been crushing it, but so have the locations. We jump immediately into the 2 million point club in 10th place. It's Valley Lanes in Spring Valley with 2,098,885 points. But with 2,324,765 points, you just go over to St. Cloud, you find Howie's Sports Bar and Grill, and you'll find the 9th place. In 8th place, it's Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. They've got 2,543,600 points. But with 2,609,974 points, it's over in Mankato, the Underground Bar and Grill in 7th place. In 6th place, it's Moose Lodge Waite Park. They're in St. Cloud, and they have 2,649,505 points. Then, with 2,819,805 points, over in Newmarket, it's Leo's Bar in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids. They're trying to get in that 3 million point club. They got 2,969,115 points. Then we get into the 3 million point club.
Yeah, some craziness in that 3 million point club.
Oh my goodness, we got 3,233,080 points over in Effiett's Neighborhood Tavern in 3rd place. But in 2nd place, just a week ago, I think, was in 1st place.
Yeah, I think when we made these videos last week, they were in 1st place.
Yeah, and things have changed. Over its Cabin Bar in Nicolette with 3,407,900 points. Who jumped them? Well, we'll find out in a second. With 3,419,060 points over in Northfield, it's VFW Northfield, our #1 location in the state.
Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots every single week, and we gave a lot of jackpots out just last week. We gave out a total of 21 jackpots for the rolling week, making it 227 jackpots for Season X. That is a whopping season total. Halfway through the season, we're expecting to give out lots of jackpots in this fall as well.
Yeah, the second half should be even better. Well, we started off on Friday with Kick It, one of our top players out there getting a jackpot at Gordy's Place, winning $1,285.86. Then Saturday kicked off with R2V2 Jr. over at the Spare Time Lanes, getting that $938.27. But Saturday wasn't done. It had to get a jackpot out to Cheryl over at American Legion Malacca, winning $5,499.60.
That is a good way to end your Saturday. I mean, $5,000 in the pocket. Good job, Cheryl. But we also had on Sunday, I win over at Heartland Country Club, taking home $863 on that Sunday. But the jackpots did not end there. We head over to the Boxcar Bar where Mark D over at the Boxcar Bar took home $1,652 to end that Sunday. So just a great weekend of jackpots.
Yeah, what a great weekend and what a great week of jackpots. Season X has got a lot of jackpots still in store. Make sure you stick around.
Hey guys, and we've been playing a bunch of Vikings bingo recently, where we've been giving out jackpots left and right. There's a big one heading into this week, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, the standings have been absolutely wild within the Twiking Zone.
Yeah, the Twiking Zone. Well, the Twins season ended, and so now we're fully in Viking season. So it's pretty exciting, and it's a NFC North week. Our Vikings are taking on those Detroit Lions. So let's jump right into those player standings. In 10th place, we got Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 102,000 points. That's right, we're already in the 100,000 point club. Then in 9th place, we got Puts over at Commander Bar JJ Pub with 123,000 points. But with 131,000 points over at Corky's South Haven, we've got Nan sitting in 8th place. But sitting in 7th place, Kick It over at Bleachers has got 132,000 points. Then with 136,000 points, our reigning champion, Elsa, over at Titan Sports Saloon is sitting in 6th place. Then, with 137,000 points over at the Silver Star Saloon, it's SNS in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 143,000 points. But with